Becky Mokelke Photography, and I am going to show you how to use AutoHDR AI editing. So we are going to come into one of my recent sessions. We're going to upload some of the exterior photos. We're going to come down here and let's grab some of those interior images. And let's see, we're going to come down and show you. Let me grab something with a fireplace. I want to show you how cool it is when they do the editing for fireplace. I'm going to show you a fireplace, and let's grab some lights and windows. All right, I'm going to grab all my images, just drop them right into here. We'll name this Auto HDR Test, and then I'm going to hit continue, and we'll let that upload. So you'll see how quickly this will go ahead and upload. Now, the great thing about Auto HDR is that it will automatically figure out how many images are going to be grouped together to create each individual image. So for my case, I like to use 5 image HDR bracketing. It will automatically detect what I've done. So we're going to let that upload here. I'm going to head over into another Auto HDR screen. I'm going to hit listings, and I'll show you what we did earlier today. I did upload some of these images already. So we're going to go to one of the exterior images. So you'll see here is my original. Here are my original images. You'll see right here I've got these 5 brackets, these 5 exposures have been blended and create this one image. So look how beautiful they've done. Here is my main image. Come on, where's the main image? Come over here. There we go. All right, here is my main image, and this one is at my perfect exposure. So you can see how my hand is in the image, how the flag is in the image, how the grass isn't quite green enough, and you'll see that I have it tilted just a little bit. We come over here, you'll see that the sky has been replaced, my hand has been taken out, the flag has been taken out, and the grass has been made just a little bit greener. And they have done a really great job of blending the exterior of this house, even though the sun is coming from behind. So they've done a really great job of taking care of that for me. So now you can see that we can click on basic adjustments and head in here and make any changes that we need to. We can crop and tilt. If this was an aerial image, we could add a pin to it. We could add lot lines, and we can also blur. This is taking just a minute to load here, and it's probably because, let's go back to where we're uploading at. Look at that. All right, those images that we uploaded just a minute ago have been fully uploaded. So let's check on the progress. Here we go. That's what we just uploaded there. So it went and uploaded, and now it has finished downloading into the Auto HDR system. It's grouping and aligning right now. Then it'll be doing the blending and masking, and then replacing the skies. So let's go back over to my images that have already been edited. All right. So just to show you, here is the before image. There's my before image. I like to leave a lot of space outside of the front door when I'm doing the exterior front images, because I want to be able to have enough room to crop wherever I want to put the image when I'm looking at it in my screen. You'll see that my hand was replaced, the sky, they replaced the sky. So again, here is my perfect exposure. There is my 2 exposures darker than perfect, or 2 stops darker, 1 stop darker, 1 stop brighter, and 2 stops brighter. And bam, look at what they did with it. Again, you can see right here is just the watermark that they have on here. Of course, once you download the images, that watermark is removed. And the really cool thing about Auto HDR is that they allow you to view your images before you download them. So I have not downloaded these and have not paid for them yet. So it has the watermark on here. So let's go over to here, and I will show you this actually. Let's see. This is not the same house. Oh, that same house is already gone. It's already archived, so we won't be able to see that same house. But if you want to take a look here, here is one that I've already downloaded and purchased and delivered to my client. And as you can see, the watermark has been removed. All right, so let's go back and see. Now the blending and masking has already been done, and now it's going to go and have the skies replaced and the cameras replaced. So what I really love about AutoHDR is that they allow you to purchase the images once you're happy and ready to download what they have done for you. So in this particular image, to me, it is a little too white. So I like to do my basic adjustments here. Personally, I might bring that exposure down a little bit. I might bring the shadows down a little bit. I might bring the temperature up a little bit, just depending, who knows, maybe we want it a little bit sharper. And we could play with the image selector or the color selector. We don't need to do that there, huh? We don't need any more orange, but look, we could add a little bit more orange there if we would like as well. And then we would hit apply and bam, it will save that for us. So while that's saving, let's go back and check our status. Ooh, look at it's replacing the skies and the camera. We are almost ready to take a look at what they are creating for us. So now let's see here. Here's some other homes that I have photographed and had Auto HDR edit. Let's see. One of the things I really love is that they are excellent at capturing the lights within a fan, or if you can also see like the windows here, the blinds, not blinds, the curtains here. There's the word I'm looking for. The curtains here, you can see the details within all of the curtains. Many times in the past, when I was working with other editing, real people editing, those curtains would be blown out and we wouldn't have all the details in there. So I'm really enjoying how precise Auto HDR is with doing this. And I know there's one more thing I want to show you. So for instance, if we come in here and we take a look at this home that I had photographed. Now, if you look real close, the blinds are actually, the actual wood portion of the blinds are white right here. What I used to find when I had human editors is that these windows would be cut out and masked, but the individual blinds would be really, really dark. I really appreciate how precise Auto HDR is and cutting and pasting or cutting and masking. And you can also see how detailed the lights are, how they get a very fine-tuned masking with the lights and the windows. So let's come on back here. Let's go back to our test batch. Bam, look at that. See how quick that was? In the past, when I was outsourcing my editing, I would expect to get anything that I sent off back in about 24 hours. As you can see, that only took a few minutes to get back. So again, we're going to see the watermark on here because we have the opportunity to check and make everything sure, or make sure everything's correct before we download. There we go. There we go. Again, remember my hand was in these. The sky has been replaced. They do a beautiful job of the masking. So here you see that there isn't any blue. The sky is not bleeding into the edge of the home. Even here where the roof line is, there's not any blue bleeding into there. And that generally happens when you're just adding a sky in Photoshop or Lightroom the quick way. All right, you can see how nice the grass has been, just slightly greened up. And you also can see how precise the masking is around the trees, around the branches of the trees. So now we're going to come in here. This is what I wanted to show you. See this fireplace? Not only do they precisely cut and mask the windows and do a beautiful job of blending the windows with the interior of the home, they also have automatically added the fire in the fireplace. So now, let's see. I just wanted to go and show you. We have the ability to make some changes over in here as well. Now, let's come over to this image. And I love how detailed the lights are showing up within the fixtures. Now, if this is a little too bright for you, it's a little too bright for me. I like to just go into the basic adjustments. It might take a minute here for it to catch up to us, but within these basic adjustments, we can decrease the exposure, we can make our shadows darker, we can play with our highlights, so we can do all kinds of adjustments right in here, and also save that as our profile. All right. So feel free to, you can check out your pricing plans here. Here's where my listings are. We can reach out to them directly as well. And they're very attentive and very helpful with answering any questions. So I think that's it for today. If you would like any more information on Auto HDR, please feel free to click on my link below. And I'm just looking to see if there's any more information I can share with you. I have a affiliate link below, and in that affiliate link, you will find some goodies in there. So now, thank you very much for coming out and seeing what I have, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.